Hey yo guys, welcome back to DT Football. Plenty of Chelsea news to cover today, and unfortunately, it starts with a bad news as Raheem Sterling home has reportedly been robbed again, and he was in there with his family. That's really bad news. And we got latest on Chelsea injury update, the issues. Romeo Lavia, Pedro Neto. We'll talk about it. Emegha finally got his first national call up to the Netherlands senior team. That's really great news for him. Nicolas Jackson, future plan. Is he planning to come back to Chelsea or not? He's been talking about it. And Fermín López is still being linked with Chelsea. Like, it's still on our radar. And Disasi training with the under 21 teams with the hope of being integrated with the Chelsea senior squad. We'll break everything down. If it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts about everything we are going to discuss. And please don't forget to share it to your family, your loved ones, your parents. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first one is Sterling news. Sterling has been subject. It was reported that Sterling has been subject of another burglary, with the former England international that to have been in the house with his family when it took place. Chelsea are aware of the incident, and the club are supporting Raheem Sterling. That's really bad news. Why? Why? This is the second time, and lately this has been happening to a lot of athletes. It's like they are being targeted. This is the result of the society, and I really hope the authorities and the law enforcement are doing their best to catch these perpetrators. And I'm wishing all the best to Sterling and his family. And let's get into this. The injury update. That about Sterling's situation. Lavia will miss at least a month with a quack injury. His exact return date is subject to further assessment, but the earliest he will be back is the second week of December. We have 2 weeks for the international break right now, and 2 weeks, that's a month. I believe we can hold on to that for 4 weeks without Lavia. I just pray Casido doesn't get more injured than he is already, and Enzo Fernandez can recover just like he said, because he has turned down the call up to the Argentina national team because of his injury. He said the medical team is not fit to go on the national duty, so he's staying back. So I hope Casido also, I hope they can stay injury free till Lavia comes back, and I hope when Lavia comes back from this 4 weeks injury, he will stay fit longer and throughout the year. I really hope. And Pedro Neto also, there's news about him that Pedro Neto has withdrawn from the Portugal squad for the November international break after meeting with FPFs and Chelsea medical department. This is the result of our long season last year. The club woke up, we won, and all. I'm really praying for these players. God, please and please protect Chelsea players. No injury, please, so that we can reach our full potential. And this is Fofana. In our last 4 games that Fofana played this season, we considered just twice. So he has 2 clean sheets already, and he's dropping over 7 point ratings. I think that needs to be talked about. And these injuries to Neto and Lavia will shows us how much Maresca is putting into protecting these players from not getting reoccurrence of injuries, so that they can stay fit and contribute to the team, because there's nothing you could do when you are not with the squad, you are not participating, you are not providing something. There won't be no chemistry. So it's really good for these players to be with their teammates and develop something, moving forward. And Disasi, there's a report about Disasi that Disasi retains hope Chelsea may relax their position and allow him to play for the first team again in the coming weeks. He's currently playing for the under 21s. Bro, Disasi, just find a move. Chelsea already treated you like we don't need you. Just and the squad is not looking like they believe in you, or Chelsea are trying to build with you. Even if you should come in and serve a short term whatever, I don't think that's the best thing for your career, and you should be looking for a way to get back into the France national team. Probably go to the World Cup. The last World Cup you were in the starting lineup, I believe, playing in the defensive backline for French national team. So this is the best thing I believe for his career. In my opinion, I believe he should move forward. And this is about Emegha. Emmanuel Emegha has received his first Netherlands senior national team call-up. Congratulations to him. This is really big, and this boosts their image, it helps their career, their what in the market. Also, their transfer market value goes up when you represent your national team as a senior. So this is a really boost for his career, and he gets well known, he gets more attention and all. People that don't know about him before, now they will know. And I had a really amazing season last year with Strasbourg, obviously. So I'm not surprised he got this call finally, and he came back from injury last week, I believe, and he scored 2 goals already. So that's really good for Emegha. And let's not forget he's going to be joining Chelsea by next summer. And this is not Chelsea, but this is about Lamine Yamal. Barcelona, they started to panic already because they want this guy to be fit when they'll visit Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge in the Champions League game. There is this report from Fabrizio that Spain coach Mbaka sending notice for Lamine Yamal public problem. I'm sure I've never been through a situation like this before, and I don't think it's normal. You don't know anything, no news reach you, then they suddenly tell you that he's injured. That they are supposed to give them heads up. Like Barcelona, the Spain national team coach is trying to say he doesn't appreciate the communication way and attitude Barcelona used to letting them know about Lamine injury, because I saw the picture also that Lamine reported for duty with the Spain national team, but they were later told that Lamine should not play because he's not 100% fit. He had problem. There is more. Barcelona are sweating over the fitness of Lamine Yamal ahead of their Champions League showdown with Chelsea. Yamal underwent treatment on his pubalgia on Monday and was subsequently removed from Spain squad. So I'm not wishing injury on no one, but if he's not fit to play against us, it doesn't matter. Just give me that 3 points. Baka who? I don't care. And next this is about Nicolas Jackson. As the report, Nicolas Jackson has no plans to cut short his loan at Bayern Munich in January. He remains focused on having an important role for the Bavarian club this season. Jackson, I pray we don't need you to. I pray we don't need to call back your loan or something, because the drama that happened this last summer, I want that to be the end. I hope we don't have any other drama or something with you and your agents anymore. That should be done. Injury free for our players. We don't have to revisit Jackson issue or Jackson case no more. If you are still watching, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts about everything we are discussing. And this is the last one. Chelsea remain firmly in dialogue for Barcelona midfielder Fermín López. Right now I believe Fermín López could help us definitely in the midfield, with João Pedro being injured, and it's like Maresca doesn't have full belief in player like Facundo Buonanotte, to move for us forward. We could have people like Fermín López, Andre Santos, maybe with Buonanotte to just rest Casido, rest Vanades, rest João Pedro. These players, they are not machine, and when they are not 100%, we can always see it with their performance also. They don't perform up to par. It's not magic. You have to be fit, you have to be in the right condition to perform to the top level. So this is the end of our Chelsea update news. Don't forget to check out my last video that I dropped about Chelsea contending for the title or not. So if it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, let me know your thoughts about everything we discuss. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace and love.